Hi, my name is Oliver Rowan, and this is my Multimodal project. I'm going to talk about what I think is some of the best food in the country. St. Louis is known for a lot of things. Sports and crime are the two that probably first come to your mind, and it's probably not in that order. But St. Louis is much more than just the crime capital of America. The city is home to some of the best food in the country, regardless of your taste. If you don't like Italian, there's barbecue, and if you don't like that, then there's always something else. The point is, St. Louis is also where some of the most diverse food communities in the country reside. There is a section for everybody in the city, but most popular is St. Louis's Little Italy, known as The Hill. It was once home to baseball legend Yogi Berra, but it is also the birthplace to a St. Louis original, toasted ravioli. Toasted ravioli was accidentally created in the 1940s when a drunk chef knocked a piece of ravioli into a fryer at a restaurant known as Mama Campisi's. After that incident, it began popping up all over the neighborhood as people couldn't get enough. Though others claim to have created it in all sorts of ways, the important thing is that it exists. And if you are ever in St. Louis, it is a must-try. Just ask the founder of Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy, who tried it back in 2019.
So here's what it is, Frankie. It's like a ravioli, but toasted. Ergo, toasted ravioli. I mean, all raviolis should be toasted. The toasted ravioli is just like a fried ravioli / toasted. I think it's fried. Frankie, you're Italian. Is that fried or toasted?
It's got to be toasted.
I think it's fried, but toasted. I mean, toasted ravioli is fucking awesome. Toasted ravioli is like 8-6. I mean, I love toasted raviolis. Fucking awesome.
Order those toasted raviolis to go, because your next stop should be the Del Mar Loop, home of the famous Blueberry Hill, which used to be the home of Chuck Berry. The Loop is one of the most diverse streets in America when it comes to food. It ranges from Chinese to pizza to barbecue and everything in between. One of my personal favorites is Fitz's, which is a restaurant that makes their own root beer. They also ship it, so if you ever want to try it, I highly recommend. Let's hear from some Loop store owners and get their opinions on why the Loop is so great.
From all sorts of handcrafted items to the independent restaurants, all the people that put their hearts and souls into their businesses, that's the key to the Loop. All the creativity that's happened here is partly due to the east to west migration and the whole south to north migration that occurred at the same time and still is occurring, where all sorts of cultures interacted. This collision resulted in an explosion of creativity, and it's still going on today.
The Loop is really special in that it has so many different kind of styles that fit into one place. The place is so dynamic and amazing and supportive of businesses that it allows great spots to flourish.
So unique compared to any other street or neighborhood in St. Louis. It's cool to see just different concepts being successful at the same time in the neighborhood, where we're all welcoming, we're all friends with each other, and we all want to see each other do well.
Pizza is another highly popular cuisine across America. Each region has their own style, with New York, Chicago, and even California. Many don't know about St. Louis-style pizza. It's more of an acquired taste for many. It is cooked with Provel cheese, and if you want some true St. Louis-style pizza, just call Emo's, which has been around since 1964. Another St. Louis staple is barbecue. According to a poll, St. Louis has the best in the country, just ahead of Kansas City and Memphis. While that may be a shock to those who have never tried it, I can vouch that it is surely no accident. Because of the wide range of diversity in the city, it has allowed for many barbecue cooks to learn different ways to enhance their dishes. There are many great options when it comes to barbecue, but some of the best would have to be Sugar Fire and Salt and Smoke. Sugar Fire is a little bit out of the city, but Salt and Smoke is right in the Loop and close to many other tourist destinations. Then last, but certainly not least, is dessert. Dessert is a key part of any meal, and especially in St. Louis. If you have nothing to do, you go and get ice cream. That's just kind of how things are. Whether you go to Ted Drew's, which is custard and not ice cream, but it's really good, I promise, and it's been around for about 100 years. Dave Portnoy actually went there too and reviewed it. Take a listen.
This is a legit 9-3. I mean, it's outstanding ice cream. What you do when you go, this is all you have to do is get your ass kicked by the Bruins, you go up, party and eat ice cream, you come with a 9-3. Drew's, 90 years in business, 9-3.
But if custard isn't your thing, there's also the Baked Bear, which serves your choice of 2 warm cookies with a choice of ice cream in between them. It is definitely a good alternative. And then there is also a St. Louis staple called gooey butter cake, which looks like this. Looks pretty good, right? That's because it is. And it's definitely worth a try, even if you don't like cake or vanilla. And you can find it pretty much anywhere in the St. Louis area. I think the reason that all of these places mean so much to me is because it represents my culture. Having such a wide variety of food has definitely impacted me. There's always something new to try, and my dad has played a big role in that. One of the things I miss the most about St. Louis is not having toasted ravioli where Imo's down here in Mississippi. With the heavy Italian presence in St. Louis, it's hard to get away from that and want different types of foods, but I definitely love having a new experience. The moral of the story and of this presentation is that in St. Louis, you'll never run out of places to eat. And I think that makes the city and culture extremely special. If you ever decide to take a trip, I hope you take some of my suggestions, and I hope I made you want to visit the murder capital of America.